Happy Tuesday reset. I think I'm going to be moving pretty quick tonight because I've got a lot of stuff to get done. And I'm sure if you're here, then you also have a lot of stuff to get done. I try to put most of my to-dos in the description, but one big to-do that's not listed in there, not specifically spelled out, is that I'm working on a certification for my job. So I'm going to be adding some of that into the sprints as well. But my plan for this time is that I want to start with a short task, do that first, and then start studying and finish the sprint out with studying. So kind of going back and forth so that I'm still getting some of the smaller stuff done. But also Davi is like really feeling himself right now and he wants to be a part of the stream. But I really need my hands today. So yeah, I'm going to just try to do that so that I can knock out some of the shorter tasks as well, but have a balance and give my brain a rest between. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab the first timer. I am going to be using Forest, but just kind of for myself. So yeah. We'll do that. Let me grab a timer. Keep forgetting where I'm going. And I'm going to go straight into the Pomodoros because I like them. It gives me enough time to focus, but it's not so much time that like I feel overwhelmed with the idea of having to get stuff done. So I'm going to share my screen here. We got friends and folk. Hi, Mallory. Oh, it's been so long. How are you? It's good to see you. Hi, Barrett. Yes. I saw that you have a stream coming up as well with Adrian. I hope everything's going well with the book launch. Oh, I haven't seen either of you in such a long time, but it's good to see you both. Hi, Cool Gamer. Welcome. I'm going straight into sprints because of how much I've got to get done today. Yes, Dobby's been in fine form. Hi, Eva. How are you? Yes, Adrian's book came out. Is it out or is it coming out? I'm not sure what the release date on it was, but yeah, that's exciting. I'll be over there in the chat too, lending some support and throwing likes around because I'm Oprah. Making shorts while I hang out. Released 4:30. Okay, I knew it was like real right around here. So that's exciting. Yay. Happy. I guess it's kind of launch week. That's exciting. I will be over there to say hi for sure. Mallory says, I've been okay. My introverted self wanted me to stay away from sprints, so I've been MIA for a while. Still been writing. Hey, that's okay. However you get your productivity in, and also introverted self needs care, and that just looks different. I totally get that. Catch up on the book release soon. Yes. Oof. It's real. The get your words pressure is real. I need to be editing. I have so much stuff that I need to be doing, but I'm trying to pace myself, and I know I can do it, but at what cost? So that's kind of where I'm measuring it out as well. I definitely feel that. So we will go straight into our first sprint, and see. Yeah, I think I only wrote down 2 goals for May, and I did one of them. Sometimes it do be like that. Yeah, I need to send you that. I do. Mm-hmm. I will. Yes. Yes. Okay. We're gonna sprint because I'm already. I'm. I'm already like, ooh, shoot, I gotta do that. So here we go. First sprint in 3, 2, and 1. Okie dokie. So, hi Laura, how are you? Welcome. We had a few other people pop in. Um, I that was our first sprint. I worked on a couple of things. I did my Duolingo for the day, so that's done. And then I started to go over the exam expectations for the certification that I'm studying for, and I'm gonna have to make a slight change on my approach. Dobby, no, claws, no claws, no claws. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna have to make an adjustment on how. Yay, Duolingo. I'm, um, yeah. Basically, I was studying one way, um, and it's not that it was bad. I just really had to get my feet in the water, um, because there's so much terminology. eh, The explanations for it are like reading the dictionary, and the dictionary lists the word as the meaning of itself, and it's very confusing. So I basically went through and created a overview for myself, so I was at least familiar with most of the terminology. Um, this is a self care sprint for Laura? We love a good self care sprint. Um, yeah, so that's how that went. Um, Dobby's not under here rubbing his teeth on everything. Yeah, so on to sprint number 2. I think I'm going to. Ow, 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 claws. Sir, no. I'm actually going to get up first and do a little um, poking around. I'm rereading a horror manga. That sounds fun. Um, yeah, there's a couple of chores. Not chores. It's really self care. Things around the house that I need to get done to take care of me. But I also need to study, so I'm just kind of mixing it up and going back and forth. Rimenia, is that how you say it? By Junji Ito. I'm not familiar, but I actually don't think I've ever read any manga. Should I do that? Is that something I should be reading? Should I be reading manga? We shall see. Um, yeah, sprint number 2. We're gonna get right into it. And we will begin in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, how did everybody do? What are y'all working on? I see there's a few more people in the chat. Mercer Too Good is reading A Thousand Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. I've not heard of that before. How are you liking it so far? I just finished. I had a couple things to do. I had to make like just fill in a map with some like options for a trip. So I did that. And then I'd kind of ping ponged a little bit. Started updating my planner and some scheduling stuff. So I'm gonna be posting the schedule for May, and then I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to look ahead for June because I'm having my wisdom teeth out. So I'm not going to be I'm not going to be able to stream at some points in time, and then I've got some stuff for June. So I'm just trying to plan ahead for that, and we shall see. And then not hopefully, but then I need to get back into studying. Regina is lurking during the sprints. Thank you for lurking. I hope that your lurking is going well. Mercer Too Good has got 26 pages read. It's okay, a bit cringy, but I'm gonna get to at least page 100 before I decide if I'll continue or not. That's fair. What's it generally about? Like, is it adult, YA, kidlit? I've got questions. The title sounds really interesting. The title would make me want to like read a little more just to figure out if it was something I was interested in. Yeah, I think so far so good. There's a little bit more that I'm going to do on my calendar. I think I'll do that at the beginning of the sprint, and then I'll go back to the studying and get my brain in some more of that stuff. So, let me think. The scheduling piece is done. Yay. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. This will be sprint number 3. So we are just ticking along. We will begin. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait for it. Hello. Welcome.
I'm assuming you're starting your next sprint.
Yeah, we were just about to start sprint number 3, but you can introduce yourself and say hi to everybody if you like.
I'm Natalie Locke, and I'm Chandra's other half. She's not laughing because it's true. Oh, great, now the laugh.
I'm laughing because it's true.
Yeah, but the only I plan to not write. I say that, but I might end up writing. But the things I need to do is there's a few things because I'm moving in 2 weeks. Actually, I say that and it's less than 2 weeks now. But I'm moving, so I should probably pack a few more things, like these. I think I'll hold off on towels, but sheets and stuff I can pack. Some of my closet clothes I can pack. I actually probably need to go through my closet because there were shoes I wore today that I'm like, I need to get rid of these either way. But I'm getting rid of stuff. Is my
fair.
state of mind, as well as there was something else that I was thinking I could do. It must not have been that important, but it's going to be clothes, packing, putting stuff in boxes, like, yeah, like the under sink backstock stuff I could probably get rid of.
Yeah.
So I say get rid. No, pack. Let me make sure my terminology is right. But yeah, yeah.
Get rid of empty boxes. It's the same.
Yeah, we got plenty of empty boxes, and I plan to fill them. I've already packed like practically all the books. So
Oh, that's big. That's huge.
yeah.
I know whenever I have moved in the past, they're like, "Why are these boxes so heavy?" And I'm like, "It's books. It's books."
Mhm. It's amazing how many books, because I got like Spencer's books, so that's all the children's books and stuff, and then Alex and I have our books, and then actually Zoe's books still need to be packed. So I guess not all of them, but Zoe has books that are more young adult for her. So
Mhm.
that's what I'll be doing. So I'll probably be a what is it called? Shoot, a avatar. I'll be in avatar mode. There we go.
That's fair. That is fair. All right. So here we go for real this time. Sprint number 3 in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that was sprint number 3. I didn't do exactly what I said I was going to do, but I'm not mad about it. As I was going through my planner, I realized that there was a bit more planning that I needed to plan, so I planned. But I do have my streaming schedule for May and June figured out, so I'm gonna post those.
Nice. I was able to pack one box, and before I did the box, I went through with the trash bag and was like, let's be honest, what shoes do you not wear? What clothes do you not wear? Like, I want to make sure that I'm not holding on to things, thinking like I'll get there and stuff, you know? So there was a few shirts that were tight when I was smaller, and I probably won't wear now. But I can. No one hit your buzzer. But I can give them to my daughter because they're fine shirts. Plus, they're kind of like my inner 10-year-old drove me. He just died in a game. Like it was a black shirt that says weekend mode. So
Relatable.
yeah.
Mercer got 33 pages read. Awesome. It's getting good. Oh, yay. I'm excited for that. Just Eva won a paperback. I'm thinking that's probably from Adrian's stream.
No, his stream was Sunday.
No, he had one with Barrett today.
Oh, he's got another one with Barrett?
Yeah, I think it started at... Yeah, it's going right now. It started at 5:30. Actually, I need to go.
I'm glad he signed up for multiple like things and releases and such like that.
Yeah. I'm actually just leaving a comment there now.
I'll make sure to have that playing in the background. I like to support our fellow people.
Yes. Also, that
I think that's what I'm going to
fire.
Oh God, I love it. I 100% love that cover. And then like the characters on the back. So yeah. Perfect. Okay, I got it back. What are you talking about? You keep dying? Yeah, same. Try a different game. I realize as much as I want to like pack everything, I can't. I gotta like, for example, most of my jeans are in my closet, so I made sure to pull aside like 2 pairs of jeans. Like, we'll take these, and stuff. Because I mean, honestly, my most popular attire is pajamas, unless I have to leave the house. And then if I leave the house, it's the jeans and a t-shirt or my work uniform. Like,
yeah.
So I figured if I just leave out enough for that, I'm fine.
Yeah, and you'll do laundry between now and then, so
yeah,
it'll be fun.
But I like the idea of trying to pack up a good bit now.
Yeah,
we'll see. I'm still like in my head just dreading it all, and I'm about to get to a point where I think I'm just gonna grab everything that's hanging and just like put it in a box.
I do that with my hanging stuff. I usually take the trash bag trick where you like take a large trash bag, pull it up over the bottom, and tie it around the hangers. And
I could do that. We do have very large trash bags, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know. There are certain things I think I'm gonna just have to recognize that it's probably going to need ironing when I'm done.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
Yeah. So I will say I don't really buy things that require ironing because
mine's for work. I have no choice.
Yeah, you have to iron
it. There's certain.
But going that way, you can when you at a good spot. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, have a good night. Thanks for dropping in.
Glad for productivity.
Yeah. When you do that, you definitely will have to deal with some ironing, but also like it's going to be in boxes. if it's not that, it's going to be in boxes. Hi, RK. It's going to get squished. So at least if it's like that, you can like stick it between stuff or around stuff that needs some kind of padding, knowing it's not going to get dirty at least because it's in the bag.
True. That is true. I like that. And then, I mean, I could do the bag method if like I run out of boxes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do the bag method, and then it becomes the thing that's like in that slither of space between the rooftop and the and the
well, and if
box.
you do it that way too, like you don't have to find a box to then put the hangers in when you're done.
True. Yeah, because I also don't want that either.
Yeah. And then, you know, the stuff that like absolutely has to be folded, it'll be folded, it'll be put in boxes and all that stuff.
Alex's idea was we'll take the drawers out of the dresser, but then like once it's downstairs or on the place, put the drawers back in and then just do that clear wrap around it.
Yeah.
So it's the clothes are in there instead of having this just like dresser with like empty space.
That's an
inside
excellent plan.
Yeah.
It'll make it easier.
He knows a thing or two.
I mean, you don't have to tell him I said it was an excellent plan. You can just be like, it's an okay idea, and you're not totally opposed to it.
Yeah, I'll just say Chandra's known about it for years. You're nothing special.
Solid.
What else is there? But yeah, I feel like I mean, if I can get through the closet, and then Spencer knows how to whistle. For anyone who is not aware of that, he can pretty much do it on command now. 5 and already whistling. It took me until like 10, but I figured if I get through some of the closet or the rest of the closet, what I can do, then there's also like underneath the sink of all that backstock stuff, and then there's also in the kitchen we have like all these magnets and stuff on the fridge that could probably go ahead and come on down, but we'll see what I get to and stuff. I'm just glad I'm able to do a little bit.
Yeah.
That's like, I should be doing more maybe, but also right now it's the boxes that we have done are what I've done. Alex has done work too, by the way. He decluttered a lot. He did the bag stir and stuff like that. He did a lot of that. But but I'm feeling pretty good because I know once we get to a certain point, Alex is just gonna like
turbo mode.
It will get in there. Like I know he's gonna be doing most of the actual getting the stuff in the truck. Yeah. And then he's driving the truck all by himself. So once we had a conversation, I was like, if something happens to you, we lose our stuff and Dad. If something happens to me, you might lose the whole family, but you got all the stuff, so you don't have to use the insurance money for new stuff.
So morbid.
It's me. Yeah. Speaking of morbid, been reading a book and it made me think of you, in the best way possible. It's on Audible, like the freebie list, but it's the Cases That Haunt Us, I think is what it's called. And the first one they're covering right now is Jack the Ripper. And he goes into detail how the bodies were found. And it's, the guy's like an former FBI agent that wrote this book. I don't know what the other, I think he said there's going to be like 8 of them, but I'm still on Jack the Ripper. But it's profiling what is the character of the killer, profiling killer. And it's really interesting, the psychology. I mean, just based off the fact that he's hitting the face, and then he stabs, like it's that happens. He even went in detail. He's like, he probably doesn't have a lot of confidence that he can overpower this person. Yeah. And stuff like that. And of course, then there's also but he said, listen, there's a lot of stories out there, but like, we're going to stick to the facts and see where it takes us instead of take an idea and try to make the facts match that. He's like, no, we're going to look at all the facts and get there to try to get to the profile.
I definitely want to read that.
Yeah.
I just finished book 8 in Glass and Steel.
Yes.
So there's like 4 more books, right?
It goes to 13.
Okay, so 5 more books,
Yeah.
and then I think there's another one coming out.
Yeah, so then there's so Glass and Steel is done, but then there is the Glass Library series, which is the library at Crooked Lane, and then the one after that is the Medici manuscript, which is the son of the main characters of the Glass and Steel.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Eva, I was LOLing because I read your read Jack the Ripper comment, and then I was like, wait, what'd she say? And then I went back and I was like, that's what she said.
Yes.
Yeah,
no, I got to that part where like the thing that's usually blurred out is cut off and then placed back on, which was weird. But like the extreme mutilation is what they said was probably someone in their early 20s that is curious, but at the same time, like angry and mad, like thinks they're better than and stuff. So it was
the podcast Unobscured podcast season 3 went through historical history during the time of Jack the Ripper and had great culture and societal history along with it. I will have to.
I think that's good.
I will have to check that out. I am also a big true crime junkie, which is why I've been listening. I listen to all of the Murders podcast with Mandy Matney. It's the one that Emily D. Baker references as far as like we're just covering the court case, but if you want to get caught up on all the backstory, listen to this podcast.
Yeah, because it's everything that like happened on the land before even the court case.
So I'm fresh out of podcasts right now, so excuse me while I just put this in here.
It's so good. And then wow, God, what else was there? It's really interesting to be able to profile someone. And he brings up as an agent where he said, just like he's referenced other stories, and he's like, yeah, I profiled this person, and based on how well the person got around, estimated that they were probably a truck driver, and that that he said the age and everything, and he's like, and unlike some cases, this case I actually saw that the person they arrested was a truck driver, and like the fact that he's on point, like it's not just spitballing history, though he did say there was some flexibility.
Well, I mean, they found the same kinds of things with the Golden State Killer, where I think it was his niece lived with him for a while, and that was the period of time where he was completely like dormant and he didn't do anything. And then it was like right after she moved out. I think she either got married or like moved out to like go to school or something. And like right after that, he started back up. It's crazy.
Whoa.
And huge true crime junkie here myself. Oh, season 1 was about the Salem witch trials. I will be listening to all of it because yes, I am about that life.
I love that.
So yeah. I linked my son's paternal line to the Salem witches. Ooh.
I love it. I like paranormal stories where they're somehow like not just like, oh yeah, I'm like 16th generation from the Salem witch trials. Like I don't like that, but when it's actually a connection, like someone did their research and stuff, like, and it seems so amazing. I love the retake of what Salem witch trials was and stuff. Like it really were versus like what happened to people.
And her sister Rebecca Nurse specifically. Many generations.
Yeah,
that's very cool though.
Many.
So we should do another sprint.
Okay, I can pack some more. Luckily, I got boxes up here. And
5 grandmother. That's so cool.
You're done playing? Okay. You hurt? Your neck hurts? Okay. Maybe you should rest during the sprint. That actually sounds really good, but no. This is my... Okay, you can lay down all you want.
Oh, you don't know how
If
many. Okay, more than that.
put up like Disney Plus or something. You can just like watch something
Yes.
for a bit.
Tell us. Oh, speaking of Murdaugh murders,
Back to that.
I've got problems. Okay, we will begin sprint number 4 in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I think that was sprint number 4. Was it 3 or 4? 4. Okay. How'd everybody do?
I got everything packed that was under the sink. And now, you know that like tote that you have to catch everything on your dresser?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through that finally.
Oh, fun.
Like, I have my CDs from when I was like 13.
When you say that tote that you have that catches everything on your dresser, do you mean my nightstands?
Yeah. Like, I got a Depeche Mode mix CD, Live at Radio City, Dave Matthews Band. What else we got here? Hold on.
Ooh,
Puddle of
Arcade's
Mud.
working on a, Puddle of Mud, yeah. Arcade's working on a cover letter. That's exciting.
Yes. I got Frank Sinatra mix CD, Jack's Mannequin. A lot of mix CDs. Oh, here's a Linkin Park. Actually, some of this is Alex's.
Yeah.
Why
is this not work? Oh, there we go.
Leave it alone. Oh, and it's been ever ending. Leave it alone of me saying that. I don't need to see all my junk.
Let me think what I did. Okay, so I made thumbnails for my live streams.
Nice.
And then I did a load of dishes and I vacuumed the house. And I cleaned. Ooh, that's the other thing I forgot to put on my list. I cleaned the cat's litter box.
Oh, that is productive.
I cleaned Dobby's litter box.
I have so many like hair bands, like for me to like pull when I pull my hair back. Stop doing that. At least this is done, dude.
I think.
I'm sure it tickles.
To do stuff actually kind of helps me because I'm burning through all the smaller tasks that I can use to procrastinate. You know what I mean?
Yep. Dude, I have. Okay, first off, that can be thrown away. But I have. My mom bought. She had a free thing, a free magazine thing. So she got me poets and writers.
Oh,
so
cool.
I have every intention to read these. Have I? No. But I got them, and I don't want to get rid of them.
That's fair.
This one's titled "Writing Contest." Like, kind of something I should probably look into, but yeah, back up.
Well, I think you probably will have to put it in your planner of like, I'm going to set aside this amount of time to look through magazines, writing through magazines.
Yep, you're watching Bluey.
Very fun. So. Ooh, Eva suggested dropping them off at the library if you're not going to be able to get to them. That's a good idea.
Oh. Yeah, it is a subscription. I even I changed my glasses for anyone who didn't notice. They're pretty darn close. And because the other ones, like, they were loose all the time, but these are stuck. And I'm happy.
Oh, that's nice.
They're a little smaller, but I mean, I can push them up higher, so therefore, like, I don't have like a frame like this.
It's more secure to your face.
Yeah, it's more secure to my face, so I can deal with smaller and still look through it. No, I have so many glasses that I wasn't sure if they were right. Their prescription, so I held up like the my contact solution, and I'm reading the back with my original glasses, like left, right, and then I take them off and put these back on, and I go left, right. Yeah, that looks the same.
That's fine. This is fine. It's working. That's funny.
And Spencer found my little scalp massager thing.
Fun times. Now you must use it.
Yeah.
So, what are you working on Yes, more sprinting. What are you working
Don't
on?
worry, we have plenty to do because I'm still, as much as I would love to pack, especially I would love to pack and organize all night. I still have 400 words to write to complete the 3 400-word flashes that are due for a contest on 7 May. So I need it.
So in
I
5
kind of
days.
do need it. Yeah. So I kind of need to get that done. I have 2 of them done, 2 flashes done, and dropped down to 400 words because they were way more. 2 of them done, and then thanks, buddy. Then that is actually really nice. And then so I got 2 of them done, and yeah, my hair's a little crazy. And I plan to send it off to like yourself and others to edit.
Your hair sticking out.
Yep, my hair's sticking up. It's fine.
So that sounds good. I want to post my schedule for the month. I guess it'll be this month and next month. And then I want to schedule the streams. So it's just kind of one less thing to worry about. In the words of Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Did you happen? All right. So when you were planning out, were you planning out Flash Fiction Live too, or is that not on the list?
I didn't put them on like my personal stream. I just put them on.
Okay,
like,
that's fine because I was like, we're kind of shifting to Sunday, but I know.
Yeah.
Not the 14th, which is a Sunday, but the Sunday after that, which I guess would be the 21st. You and I won't be able to do Flash Fiction Live that afternoon unless we do it later, like 2 p.m. or so, because I'll be on scripting the book at 12.
Okay.
As we're trying to plan stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that. So I'm just gonna post about like my Tuesday resets and what I'm doing because I know I won't be doing some of them in May. And then whenever I have a long weekend for work, I think I'm gonna skip it that week. So
yeah, I do want to try. We don't have to do it now. We can do it off screen, but try to plan. And I don't mind taking off work for it, like a Monday or a Tuesday when you're off anyways. But where you and I will plan our
schedule.
What?
Our schedule?
No, conference.
Oh, ACW.
Yes.
Yes, we do need to do that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we need to. Okay. Perfect.
AWC, by the way.
What did I say?
ACW. Unless I'm hearing things. But wait.
No, I definitely said that. That's something that I've been studying.
Yeah.
So it is working.
That book I recommended made me think of it, of like, oh yeah, this is kind of exactly what I was talking about, getting inspiration from like non-prompted books, like books, shows, and TV that aren't movies, that aren't like driven to prompt. So like writing resources, I think is what I said, or something like that. Non-writing resources. So we need to define that. I guess non-writing is, it's not meant to help your writing, but it's resources that will help your writing.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll get you milk at the next sprint. Either way. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I'm tracking. Okay. Yep. We're gonna sprint number 5.
Yes, we are.
Eva is deleting video clips that aren't worth keeping for all time to clear up video storage space. Worthy endeavor. I got next. Let me share this.
That's another thing. I could read Eva's story too. I got, again, lots that I've been wanting to do.
So much. So much. All right, here we go. Sprint number 5 in 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was sprint number 5.
I think 5.
5. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I decided I was done packing, and I came to my desk to actually work on the 400 words, but I started, like, I opened it up and I went, nope. Closed it, and then I opened up Eva's story to finish beta reading that, alpha reading.
Sometimes you just gotta nope out of it.
Yeah, and then I got distracted because Alex is watching Tommy Boy in the background. So if you saw me like this, that's why.
Oh, thanks, Regina. That's so sweet.
We try to be, you know, when we're actually got our lives together.
That's what we're doing. We're resetting on Tuesday. We're getting our lives together. I
like planning to. But I like taking time to plan and everything, or put structure, or even prioritize.
Yeah. I feel like it takes a lot of the aimlessness out, and then I realize, oh, this will be really quick. I can just go run do that. And cover letter has been edited. Now I just need to finish the application. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I stopped making to-do lists and I started making to-done lists. Hear me out.
That makes sense.
Instead of writing down all the things that I need to do and struggling to get through them, I give myself points as I finish things. Whatever I finish, doesn't really matter as long as I'm finishing stuff. And I put it on my list so that when I look back at it, it's not overwhelmed. I'm like, look at all what you've accomplished.
Yeah, I like crossing through my what I've done and everything. Yeah.
Oh, Regina does that too. I like it. I don't know why I never thought about doing it before, but it's like it helps me with stress. And then if I feel
seeing
like
what you've done definitely helps, because then you realize you're not. It doesn't. We tend to feel like the cartoon that's running in place before we finally take off.
Mm-hmm. Or like, what did I even do today? And it's like, now I've got a whole list of like, well, here's what I did. And I try to be good about writing the dates on it so I can look back and see how productive I've been. But that's what I've been doing. So during this last sprint, I Swiffered the house and did another load of dishes and let the dog out. And then I just sat back down and
Which I totally love that Piper like whined or yipped or something right at the beginning.
Oh yeah, she knows what I'm doing just by my tone, and it's like, I guess there's enough consistency in the way that we approach it, and she like knows we're wrapping up, and she's like, you have time now. Don't tell me that you don't have a minute. I know that you have a minute.
It makes me think of my dogs. Like if I'm recording, like doing the narration stuff, which I haven't done in a very long time. I got 3 that I could edit and then post, but I would have to edit them and then post them. Either way. But when I start reading, like my tone of voice changes enough. The dog's gone. They're upstairs. They're like, I'm getting as far away from this as possible. Which is funny though, because if they just chill, they're fine. But the message, but the point of them going upstairs makes me get onto them because they're walking across the hardwood floor. They're I'm like, you're making more noise just by the sheer factor that you're trying to get away.
Well, that was what I was trying to balance, because it was time for Piper to eat, so I thought that's what she wanted, but she really just wanted to go outside because it's like a nice time of day. But there's also a neighbor who walks their dog not on a leash, and I don't like to let her out until after they're done walking. But she doesn't know that, and so she was like, "You fed me. I would like to go out now." So,
by the way, Eva, plot twist: it's the same camera. It's just lighting is different.
Well, it looked blurry before when you were
the importance of lighting. Also, I think I might be closer to the internet over here.
Okay, that would be what it was.
Too. That could be it. But thanks for liking the glasses. I'm still getting used to it. Like in the sense of like, it's subtle, but it's still, I don't know. I feel like this is wider now.
That's not a thing to stand on, Dobby. That is a book. My book's like hanging off the edge of my desk, and he's like standing on the part that's hanging off the edge of the desk. And I'm like,
that not what you should be doing, buddy.
That's gonna end badly for both of us because you're gonna lose your balance, and then you're gonna claw me.
Yeah.
Do you want to do one more sprint?
Yeah, that sounds good. I think I might just read this go around. We got script in the book, and we're doing Crazy Rich Asians.
I left my phone in the kitchen.
Yeah, I just got a text from my boss too. I'm like, wait, what? But the yeah. I think I'm just gonna chill. But we're doing Crazy Rich Asians, and I kind of want to read it again because it's been a while. And I don't
start reading fan fiction, so I feel like this is the mellow
yellow. Was that a commercial?
Maybe,
possibly.
You know what? That just made me want though. I think this might be one of the most southern drinks of all time, but Sundrop.
Yeah. Is that like sun-kissed?
No, it's kind of like Sprite, but more citrusy and with caffeine.
Yeah, Sprite doesn't have caffeine. I'll give her that. Sorry, you're seeing me reach over.
So it looks like the coloration is more like Mountain Dew, but it's got like Sprite flavor, a little bit more citrusy, and it's got caffeine in it. They also make a cherry one, so it's kind of like a cherry limeade flavor that also has. They're both so good. Oh, you don't drink caffeine?
I try to cut back, but as
Eva was saying, she doesn't either.
Yeah.
But when you said that, though,
I don't do coffee. Like the only caffeine I do is in soda, and it's not that much. Comparatively to others, for me, I can still like. I had an energy drink, and I was like this.
I usually do like half of one, unless I'm like driving and drinking it, in which case I forget that I was only gonna. Ow, Dobby, no, stop it, sir. I said good day. If I'm driving, I forget, and then I just drink the whole thing, even when I didn't mean to. You asked for this. I don't dare have it this late in the day, but morning. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. If I had caffeine this time of day, it's a wrap. Ow, sir, I said no.
Pardon. Man.
Cold turkey from caffeine, February 2022. Health issues scared me into. Sir, I said no, and we respect boundaries. It's like, you do, maybe.
Yeah, I've never classified myself as a coffee drinker. Like the times that I have was like death by PowerPoint situations. So I will say, as much as like Dobby annoys you and stuff, like it's kind of that situation of that went around on TikTok, and they're like everyone, windows are open, like the weather's nice. So realize when I scream at my children, I did ask them nicely 3 times already.
It's true.
But with Dobby, it's like we see it and we're like, come on, Dobby. Like now I'm even getting tired.
What is that? I'm sorry, there's a cable from a computer that he had, and I don't know where it came from. Oh, it's from mine. No? I'll have to figure out where that came from. Okay, I thought he was chewing on it, though. He's not chewing on it, so it's fine. Dobby doesn't speak English. Oh, he pretends that he doesn't speak English. You know those videos where someone like goes around people who like they speak the same language, but they pretend that they can't speak the language, and they wait for them to say something, and then they like try to embarrass them or like surprise them. That's Dobby.
Bless
He's like
him.
that. My dog chewed through several cables. Oh no.
I've heard horror stories of people's animals chewing something they shouldn't, and it sometimes it ends badly.
Yeah, the thing that he chews on is purse buckles and plastic. So I watched those.
Yeah, and then he tries to get into the trash, and it's like, no.
Both of them are little trash pandas, and I'm like, why? You are fed. You have treats. My neighbor sneaks treats to Piper when she's outside too. So it's not like the only treats she gets are in the house. She gets lots of treats. Dobby gets treats. He tries to steal Piper's food. Like, he's fine, but no trash.
Oh, shit.
But I think in the authortube pets timer,
Mm-hmm.
there's that picture of Dobby with the toilet.
I wish I knew that was happening. I would have sent some pictures in. And I was like,
You'll have to message Laura and be like, hey, we need a 2.0. I just want everyone to know. Okay, final sprint. The last sprint. Sorry, Dobby's like distracting me and I can't person. Very good. All right. We will begin our final sprint in 3, 2, and 1.
So it's funny when things are falling down, I still have a chance to be comedic. By the way, I can hear myself.
Is that better?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So spent most of the time messaging with my boss to find out that someone who we need for review purposes is going to be out of the office. But we were trying to figure out, are they out of the office, like out of the office, and we need to go to their backup, which kind of sucks because their backup hasn't been here the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Or are they out of the office, but they got their laptop with them and it's limited access, so they can still like sign off on the stuff we need them to. So we got to find that out. Even though I called their cell and left a message and a text, so hopefully I'm gonna message back. If not, my boss is like, "Hey, I wish I knew all the details, like this person being out of town and stuff like that." I'm like, "It's my fault. I'm sorry." Then he's like, "Nah, it's my fault. I pressed on this," and I'm like, "Yeah, but you didn't have all the information, so we were playing that little game." And then he said, just do your best to stay on them, sweet talk them tomorrow about clearance and stuff that we need. And he's like, beg, borrow, and steal to get this over the line. I said, 100%. My firstborn is sick, but I'm sure she's still worth something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Because, by the way, anybody who doesn't know, my firstborn, she has mono, by the way, right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we thought she had strep when I took her to the doctor last night. So, and then I messaged my other coworker who was in that group message with our boss. And I said, well, I hope this pickle turns back into a cucumber tomorrow. And then what she texted back was a keyboard smash.
It's moved.
So
Dobby, stop.
That's where we're at with work.
Your claws on everything. I'm trying to register. So I know it probably looked like I didn't study at all, which I didn't, but it's not a bad thing because I'm planning out how much time I'm going to give myself to study so I can create an actual deadline, which will be when the exam is scheduled. So I was having to look at, Dobby, stop it. I mean, I was looking at that too. I was having to look at like how everything's going to fall. So I'm giving myself 6 weeks to study. Nice. And then on the 7th week, I will be taking the test. So in order to do that, I have to go in and schedule it, and I have to make a profile. And it's like, okay, you put in a phone number, and it's like, good, give us a secondary phone number. I don't have a secondary phone number.
That's one of my pet peeves, because I'm like, I don't want to give you yeah, I'm about to jump on a phone call with my coworker, so I'll have to get it off here. But I don't always want to give my husband's phone number. Like,
yeah, and I don't have a husband, so I don't have another phone number. So yeah, so I had to I had to do a workaround there, but it was like, come on, that's ridiculous. So I think we're gonna wrap up. I know you have to go.
Oh yeah, my call's starting now. So bye everybody. Thanks for inviting me, Chandra.
Thank you for coming. We'll see you later. But with that, I think we're gonna wrap it. Thank y'all for coming to be productive with me. Dobby is here. He loves you. He wishes to be perceived. We'll be back next week on Tuesday. I'm going to post my schedule on Instagram. Like I said, I'm having my wisdom teeth taken out this month, so I don't know how I'm going to be. I still have some stuff scheduled. If I have to cancel, I will, but that's not the plan. So there's your boy. Here he goes. So with that, I will see y'all next week. And yeah, the time you see me after next week, we'll see what we see. But y'all have a good night. I'll see you next week. Gosh, this is so much harder without Natalie.